Oh shit, that's not how you do it. What's crazy about this is they cut out so much context. Do you know what wasn't put in?
Oh!
What's this guy doing?
I can't lie, I was actually very upset.
People always ask us about Jamie and Millie. What was going on between Spuds and Jamel? Something else that probably is not entirely legal was Millie's one. Right, so hello and welcome to the Footasylum Tell-All.
Yes!
I'm with JokeMan again,
That's
obviously.
me.
So I don't know if you guys have seen it already, but I've actually done a little Q&A from the questions you guys sent into our Instagram over on JokeMan's channel. So yeah, go over, watch it, and drop a subscribe. So we won't cover too much of the same points over and over again.
Of course.
In this episode, we're gonna do a bit more of an ArthurTV style video. So
Yeah, I'm down, I'm ready.
you know, on this channel we like to look at reality TV stuff, have a bit of a laugh, sort of like watch and then reflect,
Of course.
rather than just chatting the whole time. So I've picked out some of my favourite moments from the first 7 or 8 episodes up to where a real controversy, quite a controversial moment and the beginning of a controversy, which I want to cover in another video.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's get started. So I think first up, before we get started into the actual story, we have to have one more look at how the house looked, because that place was unreal.
Are you crazy?
Locked In Season 2. Let's get it. Oh, I see the budget is increased. Yeah, I see that new bedroom, new kitchen. Is that a gym as well? Yeah, I like this one.
Locked in! I'm here!
My heart's gone pitter patter right now.
Yeah.
It's beating, like I'm enjoying it. Just
Would you go back right now?
No.
But it is a crazy nice house.
Yeah, it's very nice. I think it was like $1 million.
It was
2 mil.
a couple at least. But also, one sad thing is, you guys will probably clock how small it seems on the inside, because so much of it was fenced off to us.
Believe me.
We don't know how like 3/4 of that house actually looked on the inside. I'm curious. I kind of want to find the house on whatever website you rent it from, just to see what it actually looks like.
Now I want to do that because you said that.
If any of you can find it, drop it in the comments, please. We'd love to see
That'd
it.
be nice.
So next up, we've got to talk about the origin of the bromance. I'm sitting here with JokeMan, and as much as I obviously have a lot of love for the rest of the housemates, like there's a reason you guys asked us to do these videos together, and it was a bit of an unlikely friendship, wasn't it?
No, you know, it was so random.
Yeah.
Like, it was unexpected, but you know, I don't know the saying exactly, but the unexpected is the best.
So I think it originally started when we got handcuffed together. So one of the first challenges we had as a house was we got paired up and we were told to get handcuffed to each other.
That was lit.
And we had to compete in challenges to get unhandcuffed from each other. When we got handcuffed together, one of the first things JokeMan said was to get a do-rag on my head.
Had to, man, of course.
And some of you guys will never have seen anything like this on me. So let's have a look.
Of course.
And we've got to go something that like kind of matches the shoes, because that's the only colour in
The
the
shoes,
whole
okay. And
I reckon the pink is the closest.
Jeez, okay.
Colour, do you know what
That's
I
the
mean?
closest. All right.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah. My brother A-Dot.
Oh,
A-Dot.
was that the first time you called me A-Dot?
A-Dot, 100%.
damn.
I think it just came to me, Arthur, and like Dot, I don't know.
A-Dot, a bit of a classic.
A-Dot, that's just
But
full stop.
That name's stuck now. Like when I did my like Instagram post at the end of Footasylum, Footasylum commented on it, A-Dot.
Yeah, you see, that's what everyone's understanding. When JokeMan has a vision, he executes.
It looks like a bald cap in there. It looks like a bald cap. I actually kind of like it, you know.
Nice, bro.
But that's so funny as well, because I walked into the house and I feel like for the first couple of days, I was like very shy, not that confident. So everyone was like, "Oh shit! Like, where's this side of Arthur coming out?"
That's what I was saying. Coming in, you would never expect that you will be someone that's open to everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You think that you're someone to keep close to your shell, more awkward, and you were the complete opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why, we clicked.
Up next was a talent show, and the winner of the talent show got to be uncuffed, and this was our performance.
Chester.
And I'm A-Dot.
Yeah, man. Straight
Hey,
from
stop in
that.
at the
Yeah. You might just come out.
Anissa.
Trying to find a moment.
Oh, this was actually such good fun. You know what as well? At the start, I was absolutely bricking it, but as everyone started hyping us up, I was having such a good time.
I'm locked up in the Footasylum house. You know I get down. You already know I'm small like a mouse. Walk from the knee high. You already know that's me and my man. Okay, up straight to the base. You already know, man, I done it like I'm it.
That was so good.
Oh, that was amazing. I just
we were
thought,
training together.
yeah, let me go off the dome.
That was the
Because
one.
I already know that I'm not going to go to Rome.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just natural.
Yeah, it's too easy for you.
I think.
It's almost unfair on everyone else.
I would say so.
Yeah. So after that, right, we had a bit of a,
discussion.
Yeah, a bit of a discussion.
Yeah.
And JokeMan thought that A-Dot needed a promotion.
Of course.
So we had been do-ragged up.
Yeah.
We had done our rap.
Yeah.
And it was time to go full Jamaican.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone was next door in the living room and he wanted me
Yeah.
to come in and introduce myself.
Of course, man.
And this is what happened.
Hey, walk on, A-Dot. Walk on, A-Dot.
Kingston Dana the building.
My brother, Kingston there.
Yes, A-Dot.
A-Dot's gone. It's Kingston Dana the building now. Everyone was like, who is this kid? Where does this come from?
That is
it was
the
mad.
best moment for me.
That was such good
That's
fun.
definitely one of my top 5 best moments since I locked in.
Yeah, mine too.
I swear that was so funny because like you just went out your shell, done stuff like you would never do that at home. With prior coming in,
Yeah,
locked
exactly.
in, you know, and like that was amazing.
I think that's
was
why,
amazing.
especially like me, but everyone opened up because like,
Yeah.
if anyone kind of like pushed their boundaries and like tried something new, rather than everyone being like, oh, he's trying too hard or they're being a bit weird.
Yeah.
Everyone was on like a hype man level, like
Always.
nothing
That's
else.
Everyone.
Like,
That's why we all get along in the house. It's amazing.
Everyone just wanted to see each other like vibe and have a good time. So like even if you did something cringe and embarrassing,
Still hype.
or whatever, they'd still hype
Still.
it. And it really
yeah,
just
of
it made
course.
such a big difference. And from about that moment on, I was like, oh damn, I felt well settled into the group. We were good mates.
100%.
And then the fun began. So this is the first time there was a bit of mild controversy with me.
just a little bit.
So there's actually quite a lot of stuff that you guys don't see. Obviously they're recording us every hour of the day, 24/7, right?
100%.
And not everything is kept in.
Yeah.
But just for some background information, we all came in there with our luxury items, right?
100%.
So what was your luxury item?
I didn't come in, man. You know. It's my-
Yeah, so
my
like
fault.
people like brought in cards, people brought in a football,
And what did Arthur bring?
and I brought in my chessboard.
Of course.
I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be stuck there for 2 weeks, what happens if these guys are all really boring? Because I looked at your Instagram and I was like, he seems boring. Look at him. So I was like, practice, get my ELO up whilst I was there.
Yeah.
And Steph, who like me and her had been bantering so much in the first few days, decided to get some revenge on me by stealing one of my chess pieces.
I mean, you did bug out. You went crazy.
I did, yeah.
You did. Swear on your mother's life.
So before this, the clip they're about to see,
Yeah.
because my chess piece had gone, I was trying to figure out who had stolen it.
Came
So what
to
was I
me,
saying?
you said to everyone, who's the most important person in your life? Swear on their life.
Yeah. And everyone did, to be fair.
I did. Yeah, it's cool.
Everyone
but-
was like, you know what, I swear on my mum's life, I didn't take it. Until I got to Steph.
Stephanie.
And yeah, we'll see what happens here. I noticed you have eliminated everyone else.
You look best.
You have to admit
you know.
it. Like, it is you.
It's literally not me though. I literally don't even know where it is. Like I didn't know.
I knew it was her.
She was really trying to convince us that she wasn't her, you know.
I don't know where it is, so I can't tell you where it is.
Do you feel bad, Steph?
No. Nah, I'm good.
What's crazy about this is they cut out so much context, right?
I know.
So the whole like, do you feel bad? That wasn't just because she stole my chess piece, right? When I was going around to everyone being like, oh, like, who's the most important person in your life? Steph got dead serious and was like, I'm not going to swear on anyone's life. And then after we were having that chat, and I was like, okay, I kind of am figuring out it was her. You know, I'm not going to push it and make her swear on anyone's life if she's not down to do that or whatever. Yeah. And then after that chat, when we were in the kitchen for a little while, she just goes, shut up, I'm going. And then turned around.
Yeah, you thought she was serious. On
She
violence.
walked away and was in the storeroom for about 20 minutes speaking to Footasylum. And the whole time I was like, oh my God, like, I was shitting myself. Because I was like, I've obviously pushed some boundaries. Like, I've obviously taken this way too far. Why am I freaking out? It's just a chess piece, Arthur. Like, get over it. Like,
I mean, that was my thing. I was thinking, why are you why are you going crazy? It's just chess. I didn't understand your love for it at that time.
And I actually started off when it first disappeared, being like, I can play without it. It was a rook, so I was like, you know what? No one else in the house was like particularly big on chess, so I was like, I'll just play a rook down. But then I was like, you know what? If someone's done it for content, I'll add to the content, you know? I'll go figure out who took my chess piece.
Go figure
and
it.
I'll get my chess piece back. And I was like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure out who it was and I'm going to eliminate them one by one, interview them, interrogate them.
And you did.
And it came to her and she flipped and I was like, oh, I've taken this too far.
Yeah.
So I spent 20 minutes. I had a deep chat with Anissa on the beanbags being like, and Anissa was like, from the way you're talking about this, you really need to apologise. Like, you know, if she's upset by it, you've upset her. So, like, you should say sorry, whatever you've done. I didn't say anything offensive, obviously, and I was like, you know, you can see there, like, I'm just kind of like playing along. It was quite high energy. But because she freaked out, I was like, I've done something bad here. And then this happened. Like, I just thought I really upset you, and I wanted to know. I didn't mean to, like, push you at all.
Come here. I promise you haven't upset me, honestly. And
Arthur's probably going to think that I can't stand him, but I actually do genuinely love him.
No, everyone is so
like, you want payback, like, I'll give you payback.
I was just like, I want to just be like,
you just want to,
shut up,
let me
silence
go.
for a minute.
Yeah.
No.
See, that's what I mean about, like, that wasn't included, but there was a point where she just went, shut up, and walked away, and I was like, it jumped from, like, the bantering to, like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but the way how you reacted, I felt what you're feeling.
But I did take your chest piece.
Oh my god! That is so evil, it's unreal. I'm running off. I was like, get back here. God. I've been... the whole time you were in that room, I was shaking. I was like, oh, that is... Is that why you got so defensive? Oh my god.
Arthur's all like this.
See, no. Because I thought I had made an enemy in the house. No. And it turns out the whole time. And so, like, when we watched that back, it kind of didn't make sense as to why I was shaking, why I was apologising that much. Because if it had been played a bit longer, it had been taken really down to a deeper level. But yeah, it's kind of mad. So that was a bit of a behind-the-scenes explanation as to what was really going on there. Do you know what wasn't put in? No. Two important things with you. Your sleepwalking.
Oh!
Wasn't shown.
Oh my god, the sleepwalking.
Bro, this guy...
Was he there, innit?
I was unfortunately asleep, but I heard about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, from my side, I just woke up to go and take a little wee-wee. I'm walking like this. I can see my feet on the floor.
So it looks like his eyes are closed and he's walking around the house.
I can see. I know what's happening, guys. But I went up the stairs.
So you're saying you weren't sleepwalking?
I wasn't. I can see.
Everyone thinks you were sleepwalking. Do you know why everyone thinks he was sleepwalking? Because he got to the top of the stairs, picked up a chair, put it in his lap and fell asleep on the wall.
No.
What's that all about?
No. I went to go pee. I saw the stairs. I went, I'm too tired to go down.
So you sat on the top of the mezzanine?
Because I couldn't be bothered to go downstairs.
To go back. Why did you put a chair on your lap?
Because I wanted the rest of my Yeah.
And the other thing that wasn't included, I don't think there was any clips of you snoring. But even if there was, I don't think anyone...
there was one. I think there was one. I remember seeing one.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't as bad as you lot were describing.
Honestly, even you guys at home that have like subwoofers, like your speakers can't match how loud this guy snores. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I clocked it.
It was.
I see what he's at.
And I was the poor guy that had to be in a bed right next to him, and he was sleep facing me. He'd be sat there like, oh shit, that's not how you do it. I don't know what noise just came out.
What was that?
I tried to snore the way you snore, but that was not it. You were like... like that on repeat all night. And
Spaz
sometimes
was saying I was going,
oh yeah, and sometimes on the exhale you go, what's this guy doing? Actually, I have a little clip of everyone talking about you snoring. Give us a little teaser of how it sounded.
I'll do it, don't worry. It was like this. It's like he had a theory. He's like, so I looked at Nisa, so I'm thinking it's you, Arthur, because you're smart. So I'm thinking it's a smart noise. Because it sounded like a smart... It sounded like a genius was, like, you know, it looked like he was building an empire in your brain, and then it had to get released somehow. So like, that's a good idea. But it was this guy, fam. And it was so jarring because he only done it facing me. But then when he turned around,
his body was like, nah.
He sounded like a kettle, bro. It was just like...
Oh, that was the only thing I didn't like about sleeping in a house with 10 other people in the room.
But you do miss it though.
I do, yeah.
My snoring.
Oh, no, not at all, no.
Yeah,
there was something else that you guys didn't see. We actually had a council meeting on one of the last nights.
Oh my God, that was so funny as well.
Because we didn't know what time, because obviously like we were shut off from all electronics. We never knew what time it was. So we didn't know when we were sleeping and when we were waking. So by the end, it became very clear from how we all felt that we weren't sleeping enough. And
I was tired.
He played his part in it from snoring and keeping everyone awake.
Yeah, but I was dreaming. I was having fun in my sleep.
Yeah, you're the only one dreaming because we were all awake.
Yeah,
like,
but why
oh
do
my
I care?
days. No, you
I'm
don't.
happy.
But on one of the last nights, we were like, we need one break. And we sat around around this table.
It was a whole law room.
We went around one by one talking about our experiences and voting whether this joke man should sleep by himself in the living room all night because it was so hard to sleep.
Yeah.
But they didn't show it.
They didn't show it. I don't know why. That was funny to me.
You got violated for like half an hour straight. It was very funny.
Half an hour?
It was a long time.
It wasn't half an hour.
It was all 10 of us talking about our own experiences of voting whether you should stay. I was the only one that didn't want him to go in the living room because I felt bad as well.
Man, let's bro, man.
You know, I'd never kick him out. Alright, so next I want to talk about the point in the series where things started going rapidly downhill.
And what's that?
And that was the arrival of a new housemate.
Yep.
I joke, of course, because Darkest Man ended up becoming an integral part of the group, didn't
he? He was needed.
He is one of the funniest guys I've ever met.
No, he's the funniest person I've met in my life.
Yeah, that's...
After you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cheers, bro.
But yeah, he's hilarious. So funny.
Actually, I think that sad thing about him is because his humour was so dark and so savage that almost 95% of what he said got cut out.
I swear down.
I wish you guys could see the real him. If we do a group channel, which we may or may not be doing, you guys will see how dark and savage the humour gets among everyone.
Nah, for real.
But definitely in a big part from him, and it is hilarious. Alright, so next up, one of my favourite personal moments.
And mine as well.
So Anissa, I think she didn't get enough screen time because she was like a ray of sunshine in the house.
Real.
Like, we loved her, didn't we?
100%.
Yeah.
Listen, like what's going to come up is going to be us in our natural habitat, in the salon, having a good time, you know? And yeah, like this was probably something I'm gonna remember this moment forever.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like this was just funny. Like we were all just joking around, getting a nice little facial.
Because Anissa was such a positive person, she's also like very, very spiritual.
Yeah.
So she does these things like where she speaks out loud, things called affirmations. Yeah. So like saying positive things makes you feel positive. And whether you believe in any of like the supernatural side of some of the things, there's definitely a good feeling that comes around from everyone just 100%. Sharing positive vibes. So let's have a little watch.
Right, Joke Man.
I'm a queen.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
I'm a queen.
Yes.
And I'm a queen.
Oh, okay.
We hadn't really seen that side of you as well. Like this is a kind of side of you. My favourite clip in
I would never
one
show
of
it.
the
That's
whole things is you walking up the stairs going. That is embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
I'll show it for you guys now because it makes me laugh.
The thing is, I'm not even going to tell anyone because that is embarrassing.
And then it came to me.
Right, man like Arthur.
TV.
I'm happy.
Yay! Yay! That's the best one!
Feel like an appreciated member of the group.
Yeah! Oh my god! I'll cry, man. I'll cry.
I feel valuable regardless of my value relative to anyone else.
Yes!
Yeah, that's nice, man. For real.
That was a nice one. I felt so nice like saying that kind of stuff out loud.
That's next one.
The like affirmation stuff was nice.
It's something that I'm not used to, but you know, giving everything new a go is good in life. You know what I mean?
And that's why the house like got on
that's
so
why
well.
Everyone's up to try everything.
You know, when Anissa was like, guys, I want us to do affirmations.
That's
like,
so cool.
I'd usually be like, nah, that's not my kind of thing. But everyone in that house was like, let's just get involved. Like, if this is important to you, or like you vibe with this, or this, you know, this is something that interests you, yeah we'll get involved.
100%.
So yeah, I was really nice.
Bro.
So by this point, you know, we had been doing quite a few challenges. There were points on the board. It was day 5. There's one challenge that I'm not sure you would have done even if you knew the money was up for grabs.
Definitely not. I know
And
you're
that
thinking. Nope.
was the dog challenge.
Nope.
So the challenge is essentially you have to run away from a dog and see how far you can get before you get mauled by it. This man was having none of it.
Nope.
But whilst we were playing basketball the night before, he rolled his ankle. And we turned around and you just heard... turned around.
No, he's playing it.
JokeMan was on the floor holding his ankle, going up to his leg. I broke my ankle. And you were actually fine.
Yeah.
But it came perfectly timed for this challenge.
Yeah, but who wouldn't like God said no, I want you to just have fun and just enjoy your time here. Don't be scared of a dog.
Someone had your back there.
Yeah.
So I actually I think it went in order of the table. Yeah. So I went up first and I was like, I hadn't even seen what it was like on other people. I just had to go and oh my days, I was terrified. So nervous. Well, you would, to be fair, when you've got that thing chasing you.
You went so fast.
Oh
see?
My days.
Do you see?
I think this...
Do you see? Look!
I got caught in a way that no one else did, which is the dog had like my leg in a clamp underneath the padded thing. So although the padding was like not like, you know, absorbing the teeth, I still had the power of that dog's jaw clamping on my leg.
All you're doing right now is cementing the reason why I would never do that now.
I can see why you didn't do it.
Yeah, because look at that. What if he says, no, I want your head right now?
Yeah. Oh, if that dog wanted to kill you.
Yeah.
You come around the other side, that's it. It's game over.
That's what I'm saying. No matter if you're trained, he could be angry today.
When Jamie was running, you should have put Millie at the end. And when Millie was running, you should have put Jamie at the end.
They could fall into each other's arms like they did last night.
Yeah.
I am not involved. Oh, God.
It wasn't metaphorical, I think.
And it's the way you sip the tea as well.
It really is tea time.
It really is tea time.
Oh, you know what? See, and this is another thing that's kind of sad. Like, not all of our friendships were kept in. This time I really bonded with Anissa. And after that, there's very little Anissa and Arthur content. Me and Anissa were so close. And I think I was like way more close with Darkest than it ever gave off.
Alright, cool. Guys, can I just say, like, with me, like, it was day 7. This is day 7. Let's just go back. Day 7 when Jamel left. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, the eviction.
That was so, like, wow. Like, it hits you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when he left, I can't lie, I was actually very upset.
Yeah. He was like a bit of a dad of the house, and they kind of sprung it on us out of nowhere. They would just, like, get into the challenge area. They were kind of, like, Jamie, Anissa, and Jamel were the 3, like, with the least public votes. And then, bang, just went, oh, and Jamel, you've got 10 minutes to leave. Goodbye. Minutes. And we were like, what the hell? Yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but I always watch reality TV like Love Island. Someone gets evicted and people are like crying. They're going like, I'm really sad.
But I understand
and I'm always
now.
like, what you're going to see this guy in like a month's time if you want to. I don't see some of my boys for like a month and I don't care. But when you're inside the house.
Different. I mean, when you left, I never missed him, but it was just one of the ones where... Joking.
Okay, so... After about a week, so I mean, we had seen like Steph obviously been messing with my chest stuff. Also, Steph's kind of banter was flirting with the boys, wasn't it?
Oh, 100%.
And she started off flirting with Johnny in a like light-hearted way.
It wasn't serious, by the way.
But like, you know, she wasn't actually trying anything. You know, she's in a relationship herself. It was just her banter. But she initially stuck it on Johnny, and I think the second she realised I was a very awkward guy. She was like, "Oh shit! If I can flirt with this guy, he reacts in a funny way."
I mean, that's true.
It was so true.
It's true, 100%.
This is where you saw it firsthand.
This is where I was there. I saw.
Oh my God! Hi, JokeMan. I see you looking at me from over there, Arthur. Hi, honey. Oh my God, he's so into me. Honestly, I can't.
Oh my! Oh, she actually just flashed her ass at me.
Oh my days. You see Matty before?
yeah, you see Matty before.
No, you killed me, bro. Oh no. Because the man shaking Batty at you, man said, oh my God.
Bro, it's my freaking mum watching this at home.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That kind of it's between me and my future wife. Oh my god, it made it's just, and that's the exact kind of reaction she was looking for. Because I mean, I can see why it's funny. Because I mean, you're creasing.
Yeah, but I was dying because, like you said, oh my god, like, but I love it. It's so funny.
I feel awkward now. You guys can probably see I'm sitting here like. We were playing chess, like the most innocent thing ever, or cards or whatever we were doing.
Yeah.
She walks up the stairs and just goes like that and flashes her arse, and I was like,
you know,
oh my god! And I didn't want to be like, because obviously like, my mum's watching. I didn't want to be like, oh damn, look at that ass. I was just like, oh my god.
I know. Just our respect.
So on the 10th day, we actually had this challenge that was essentially you guys at home were voting for stuff. For example, Footasylum were putting tweets out being like, who's the most annoying? And you guys had to like tick who out of the 4 you thought was most annoying.
Definitely Arthur.
And we had to rank people, for fuck's sakes. We had to rank people on the podium ourselves.
Yeah.
And if we got it right, we'd win some points for our team.
Yeah.
So at the start, like, although we had obviously like seen quite a lot of comments from you guys, we didn't, like, there was no way for us to know what you guys were thinking on the outside.
Yeah, like, we were overthinking in there thinking, oh, maybe we're cancelled, maybe people don't like us, or like me, like, I was totally to be myself, so I thought you lot wouldn't like me.
Yeah.
So, like, you just overthink. Of course, I didn't really say anything.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Because I mean, your personality, your natural personality is very jarring. So, so this was the first time for us to really get a feel for what you guys were thinking. And as we went in, everyone was kind of like, you know what, let's not take this to heart.
Yeah, of course, content. So, but I'm saying right now, when it comes to those, whoever gets picked, it's just because we have to pick someone. Yeah. It's not because I think it's you. It's not because I
want to be most funniest, but I know he might be most funniest and Doggies might be past me. So I don't mind taking a third place, even though in my brain, I think I'm 0. I mean 1.
No, I think this would be more fun if we take it to heart.
Do you know he has a point? That's why he's third to the finals.
And I'm actually glad we did take it to heart. Because the one that me and JokeMan were involved in, you guys at home were asked for, what was it?
I think it was the best duo.
Oh yeah, the best duo in the house. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. So we got it right, and we got best duo, which is obviously like part of the reason. Like we obviously love to hear that you guys were like enjoying 100%. The bromance. And one of the other mad things was that we were above Jamie and Millie.
Everyone loves a scrum and a man getting together. You know
exactly,
what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. A scrum and a man. I think the word scrum, which was used all the time in the house, barely made it into the series. You know,
there was so much lingo. If you look to it, there was scrum, there was bread, there was barnet, there was carsey, there was. What else was there? Braid. I mean,
these guys were talking, and for about the reason I was not that close with them for the first 3 days, I couldn't understand a fucking word they were saying. But people always ask us about Jamie and Millie, and like, who knows what's going to happen on the outside? Like, we're obviously not putting any pressure on it, but they were real in there. Like,
yeah, for real.
That was not just for cameras, was it? Like, they had a really, really good vibe together.
By day 3, they're already like this.
Exactly.
That's how I would see it as a viewer.
Yeah, I think they might get married soon. So.
All right. Yeah, you can stretch it.
Wait and see. Obviously, if you wanna know whether they did bits in the house, you're gonna have to go check out their videos because I don't know. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. So go check out their channels.
Yeah, they both posted videos, so let's see what they say, and then you guys enjoy it because maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
And the other thing people ask me about is what was going on between Spuds and Jamel, because you guys kind of at home clocked. Not all the beef was caught on camera.
Yeah, of course.
And I mean, that was one of them.
With me, I think I was sleeping at the time, or I just wasn't present.
I wasn't there for the conversation.
I wasn't present, so I can't really talk of stuff I don't really exactly know. From what I've heard, it was just minor, probably going back and forth shouting. It was nothing really heavy.
They basically had a bit of a disagreement on like how to live life, basically, and it wasn't that deep. But I think they both kind of got on each other's. Yeah. But if you check out Spuds' content, he'll definitely be speaking about it at some point. Of course. But there was but nothing too deep. So the last thing we're going to look at today is day 10. Yes. So day 10 had come around, right? And we had actually done a talent show where me and JokeMan basically did a bit of a rap battle against everyone listening. And I think we went a little bit soft.
I think so as
well. I mean, when I was telling mine, everyone was like, oh, okay. And then at the end, I was like, actually, I love you guys and you're all my friends. Yeah. And everyone hugged it out and it was very sweet.
Yeah.
And I think Footasylum were like, That was a little too sweet. It was a bit too nice.
That's why they said, let's just do a roast battle.
Also, like, the whole friendship in the house had obviously like come a long way in those 10 days.
Yeah.
And by then, because we were so close, the banter had gone to like a next level. Like,
for real.
If you think anything in this roast battle that you guys see is savage, honestly, we all day, every day, are like tearing each other to shreds all day.
Literally.
Oh, also, just because I feel like mine might have been a little bit more savage than some of the others.
Yeah.
I did beforehand get a bit of a disclaimer just to be like, is there anything? Because I got stabbed.
I done the same
Did you
thing.
do the same
of
thing?
course, I said, no one knows this, but I said to Anissa, with me, because I love dark humor. That's my humor. And I said to Anissa, with me, please go over the bar to the moon, drag it, like just do the most.
Yeah. And I did the same. So with Steph, I kind of said this.
Yeah.
Just to double check, is there anything you don't want me to roast you for?
Probably like my mum. That's about it.
Okay, that's
like,
fair.
otherwise, go wild.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not someone who takes stuff to... I mean, obviously, nothing's going to be that deep, but...
No, I don't think so.
You know.
Is there anything you don't want me to roast you about?
Roast me about anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was the
That's
same
what
kind
I
of thing.
said.
I was like, you know what? Go as far as you want. Like, it's all for entertainment. I'm not going to take any of it to heart. And she said essentially the same thing. So, first up were... Jamie and Johnny. And Jamie started with this.
Your mum is so fat.
No, can I just say,
no one was expecting that.
That's why we laughed, because it was like,
That's
it.
So funny.
It was so
and
jokes.
they were violating each other, but in like it was very banter. It was very much like their kind of banter, but some of their jokes went so far. They probably weren't legal.
Yeah, and I would never say on camera, and no one should.
Yeah. Without a lawyer present, definitely.
That was so flipped.
And because it got cut up, we unfortunately can't show it.
Yeah.
Something else that probably is not entirely legal was Millie's one.
We all get that you have subs, Mrs. 1.3, but I'm the vet. Do you not get that you're still catching up to me? Every other vid is with your mum or little brother. Tell Ati I said hi if he's looking for a lover.
Bearing in mind, her brother Atticus is 7.
I'm calm, feeling steady like I'm ready. If Ati's tired, I'll tuck him into Betty. Shots fired on your bike, give it petty. I'll be the one, he'll know when I give.
When I give heady.
On my life? That, bro,
Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about!
Everyone's jaws hit the floor like, did that girl actually just say that?
But you know what the funny thing is? I know it's a joke, but that is
and it's crazy because I mean, again, like our whole sense of humor was like, who can actually take it the furthest?
Yeah, but of course, like the humor was very dark with us, and if you lot saw it, not everything, of course, but I feel like you lot would love it and you would appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? And you wouldn't take anything that she said to heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we all know Millie.
Like obviously she's not actually like moving to her, but
of course not.
That doesn't make it not absolutely mad.
I know.
And then, your one with Anissa came next.
Yeah.
Joke man, why you look like that? Coming like an IG baddie who's got a big back. And some breasts too? Oh, we can't forget that. Meaty waistline, and we know Arthur grabs that.
What? She sent for me in the middle of your roast battle. Fuck's sake.
Listen, every time you walk past, I see them man them preying. Hips don't lie, I know that's what they're seeing. You're a BBL baddie, just embrace that. And if a sugar daddy wants to fly you to Dubai, you should take that.
Oh, that is so good. She dissed you non-stop for about 8 to 12 bars talking about your batty.
Whoa, but can I just say, Nini, you are a legend for that. That was so sick. I came with something different. I added flows because I wanted to get the flows. Like,
let's see.
Yeah,
let's see the flows.
I'm so sick. Someone go and grab the medic. You talk to guys, they get the ick and say, "No, let's dead it." Oh, hold on. Wait, you think I'm done? You must be mistaken. You're so dead. Guys move to you and realize that they're taken.
Now listen, how? No,
that had us laughing for so long.
You know, like when some jokes that happened. Like, we had like a little minute gap. Everyone was just laughing. We couldn't even get back into it. Like, it was that funny.
Even she was absolutely creasing that.
We were there for like a minute, like, just laughing.
So there's been quite a big contrast. We've had the, like, Jamie and Johnny firing shots at each other. A lot of them quite offensive, but just, like, very playground humour, very dark playground humour. Yeah. Then we had Millie and Anastasia, which went in a very funny direction.
I mean, but then we did have ArthurTV and Steph. And what you said as your starting line, oh shit.
So, bear in mind there had been a lot of context cut out up until this, like, we'll go through it afterwards and explain some of the bars. But you know the little clip we've seen of, like, Steph's little flirting? That had been going on for 10 days?
Yeah, I would say so.
In a mad way.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, I'm going to roast her for the way she acts with me. Alright, now Steph, everyone knows that you're a scat. Leg up on the counter like you're gagging for sex. Saying, Johnny and Arthur, rail me please. I'm begging, I'm pleading, I'm down on my knees. Whilst your boyfriend's sitting, watching at home, crying as you walk around, offering dome. Oh,
You know what the line, you saw the line that said, pagan, I want to go above you. You went over there.
Oh, especially out of the context. Like, so, like, the leg up on the counter thing was like, when she'd have cereal. What was it?
Yeah, whenever she would have cereal, one leg's up there, the other leg's on the floor, and her head is over here. So where's her bum? It's in the air. So that means she's eating cereal like...
But that was never shown. So that bar made no sense.
That's what I'm saying.
So, it was the kind of the joke, and then she'd obviously been moving to me and Johnny in a, like, jokey way. So I was like, you're gagging for a little bit with us. So I was like, I had an hour to write this roast. Yeah. I thought everyone was going to send. Yeah. And then, obviously, like, part of the jokes, because when she would flirt with me and I'd be really awkward, I'd kind of banter her back, being like, oh my God, imagine if your boyfriend could see you now type thing, Like, that was my kind of way of, like, matching her energy. And then, so I added this bar. Touching and harassing us, degenerate behaviour. He's probably getting his revenge by shagging your neighbour. I love that from you screaming, Arthur! You've taken this too far! And Spunny's soaking himself. I'm just getting started.
I beg you be done. Please be done.
No boundaries, no filter. You never switch off. All we ever say to you is, please, Steph, stop. Our friendship is forced because we're locked in this place. But the only thing faker is the structure of your face.
Oh, bro, my mum. That was a low blow. It was a low blow. That was a low blow.
But I had asked her before if there was anything I couldn't roast her about.
I mean, that's true.
Flirting with me wasn't on there. Boyfriend wasn't on there.
No.
The face wasn't on there. I mean, I was like, she's not going to take any of this to heart, like, that much. Because obviously, like, she knows she only flirts with us for banter.
Of course. It's just all love, man. It's nothing serious.
Yeah, like...
She shouldn't take it to heart.
She, like, absolutely adores her boyfriend. Like, obviously, that's all calm. She's obviously, like, a makeup girl. And she gets a lot of compliments. She's a very attractive girl. So I was like, if I send for these three things... It's not going to go down that, that deep. Yeah. But every time I watch it back, oh, wow, it's deep a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think because you miss a lot of the context watching the show, like, touching and harassing us and, like, all we ever say to you is, please, Steph, stop. If you don't see, like, 10 days of it non-stop, you don't really... It's kind of like, where did that come from?
Yeah, it's not the same feeling.
But that was the kind of banter that was already been going around in the house for a few days.
Arthur's first, like... Arthur's is so good.
You're scared.
Like, it was the only word I could think of that rhymed with Steph to start off.
That's what killed me first.
Steph.
Bro, how can you start with a sentence of you're a scared? Like, what?
Also, obviously, just a disclaimer, a lot of the stuff, just like with all the other stuff, like, we don't mean anything by it. And you guys know on this channel especially, like, I'm not a judgmental person at all. Like,
of course not.
If she was someone who was, a bit promiscuous, I would have no problem with that at all, and I would never judge her from that. Just wanted to say. And him laughing at it is that same thing, We're not laughing at that, so just thought I'd give the little disclaimer.
It's not like that.
Listen.
And you have to listen to me because everything he's saying is like, oh Like, it's not kind of true, but it's kind of true in a sense like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
If my boyfriend wasn't kicking the TV at like that point after listening to that, it'll be like he will be now.
He's definitely knocking on that neighbour's door. Hey, what you saying, man? One of 4 days.
Nah, I feel like that one did hit her a bit though.
Yeah,
I feel like it was
just
a little bit.
Because it's kind of, I kind of get it, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of like sending for someone. It's like, you know, when it's a roast battle, it was like when I got sent for about grabbing your waist by Anissa. It's kind of like, I'm not even involved. Why am I being dragged into this? And then Spuds and Darkest came up last. And these guys are just so funny.
You look like Jamel's little sister.
Now, can I just say, that is so funny because, like, Jamel was so... In person, he was bigger.
We haven't spoken about Jamel much in this little review, but in case you haven't watched the series, Jamel was one of the other housemates, and he is the most muscular guy I've ever seen in real life.
So big. Like, I said to him, you bang Jim more than I blink.
Biceps, like, literally, like, as big as me.
Bro, me, I think.
Oh, not that big. Oh, sorry, bro. No,
no, but I feel you, bro. Like he's big, man. Like
he's a big guy.
He's a big geezer, you know, like
So to say that he looks like his little sister.
So like that's why it's funny. No, because Spuds is big. 100%.
Spuds is when Jamel left. Spuds is the biggest guy in the house.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
but man, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whammis guy.
Yeah, Whammis.
If you want to go bar for bar, I can do that until I'm 30. If I go to your house right now, I'll bet the microwave's dirty.
He's talking about my microwave.
Yeah.
I hope you don't do that.
Yeah.
Put your head against another bald guy, it looks like a ball sack.
I love that he worked the reply in there, like, don't talk about my microwave. That was probably my favourite challenge.
Yeah. No, the roast battle, like, laughing wise, that's where I got my most laughter.
Yeah, but
I was laughing so much. Like I didn't know what to do myself. I was running. I was falling off the chair. I was moving crazy. That was the best challenge for me.
Because I think we had these like kind of running jokes. Like everyone got stuff centered on them for their running jokes.
Yeah.
And obviously, like for people to like say them out loud, but everyone kind of took them a stage further at some point. It was very, very funny. And obviously, I got roasted for being quite an awkward guy. And this is Steph's one on me, which I thought was very funny as well.
How is it the guy that bought the one game in here has the least game in the house? You're the type of guy to say thank you during sex.
Oh, thank you, please. Oh, thank you.
That one actually hurt.
No, that one there, if that didn't hurt you, or make just a little tear your heart.
Fair play to her.
Fair play. That was a very good bar.
Very, very funny.
Steph London done that thing.
Yeah. So that was basically me and Steph going backwards and forwards. Her basically roasting me for being awkward.
Yeah.
And me roasting her being like, what would your boyfriend think if you flirted with me like this?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was all love, but...
Of course.
Unfortunately, that might have gone a little deeper than I thought it would. Because in the next video, we're going to be looking at things which take a slightly sour turn.
I would say so myself.
Because I was like, you know what, first video I kind of wanted to just joke, speak about the house, everything going on. Next video, I think things are going to take a slightly more serious note.
Definitely.
Not too much more serious, you know. Nothing ever was that deep. There was a lot of love in the house, but there was a mild controversy. So for now, we're just going to leave you with that. We've had a little review. There's a lot of stuff we haven't spoken about on here. 100%. A bit more of a Q&A over on JokeMan's channel. Go check that out. I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching.
And I've been SomeJokeMan, literally.
He's been SomeJokeMan. I've been ArthurTV. Drop a subscribe, follow us. All our social medias will be down below.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the love, all the support.
Yeah.
And plenty more content coming from me and JokeMan and the rest of the gang very soon. Lots of love. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.